Stop scrolling. Stop multitasking. If you have ever told yourself you want to change your life, to finally turn your goals into reality, right now, this moment, is where it happens. This isn't another motivational video to make you feel good for 5 minutes and then watch you slide back into the same old habits. I'm here to break the cycle once and for all. Every blessing you've been chasing, all that success, freedom, breakthrough, none of it will ever be yours until you force yourself to be consistent, every single day. You want change? Then listen with every fiber of your being, because your future is begging you to hear this. This is the speech that could divide your life into before and after. It's time to cross that line and leave inconsistency behind for good. If you're ready to trade your old self for the person you're meant to become, make sure to subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and hit the bell so you never miss the tools and truths that could unlock your next level. This channel exists to turn good intentions into powerful action, and if you're ready to commit, you'll want to be here for every single drop. Here's why most people will never find lasting success. They chase feelings. They wait for some magical day when waking up early will finally feel good, or when hard work feels effortless, or motivation hits like a lightning bolt that never leaves. But let me be brutally honest. If you're still waiting for motivation to save you, you'll wait forever. Motivation is just a guest. It shows up when it wants and disappears just as fast. If you're only ready to move when you feel pumped up and excited, your dreams will die waiting. Consistency isn't about feelings, it's about decisions. You have to force yourself to be consistent, whether you're inspired, exhausted, or discouraged. The secret to real transformation is discipline. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It doesn't check the weather. It doesn't wait for a cheerleader. Discipline just shows up, through rain, through fatigue, through boredom or loneliness. Discipline is there, making the bedrock of everything meaningful in this world. The people who rise to the next level in life, they're not the ones with the most talent, the best opportunities, or the greatest circumstances. They're the ones who force themselves to be consistent day after day. They show up when every cell in their body is screaming to quit. Champions are created not in moments of strength, but in moments of weakness when you choose to move anyway. Here's the harsh truth. Most people are slaves to their own emotions. They're only disciplined when it fits their mood, only consistent when it's easy. That ends right now, for you. Stop negotiating with your own excuses. Stop telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, or I just need a break, or I'll start when things slow down. Life won't get easier for you. Your circumstances won't miraculously clear out space for your dreams. The grind is always waiting. It's you who must change. You have to force yourself to move, even when it's ugly, even when you feel like giving up, even when no one knows or cares but you. Let's get personal. There was a season in my life where nothing worked. I was exhausted, broke, and frustrated. Every day I wanted to quit, but I made a promise to myself, and I kept it. I got up, I worked, I kept stacking small days, faithful days, silent days. And eventually, the breakthrough came, not because of one incredible day, but because I forced myself to be consistent through hundreds of unseen, unrewarded days. That's what you need right now. Not the biggest day, but hundreds of honest ones. Force yourself to consistency until it becomes your new nature. Are you getting value from this? Then like this video and drop a comment. What's one habit you're going to commit to, no matter how you feel? I want to hear it. Commit now, not tomorrow. Let's get even deeper, because you say you want freedom, success, greatness. Discipline is your only way there. It's your most honest friend. No flattery, no lies, just truth and unbroken routine. If you can't keep your word to yourself, no one else's belief will ever matter. Make the decision, here and now. I don't care how I feel. I don't care what life throws at me. I don't care if there's no applause. I will force myself to be consistent no matter what. Force yourself to be consistent until it turns into your living, breathing standard. The beauty of this journey is that once discipline takes over, you'll stop needing motivation, outside validation, or hype. You'll become your own momentum, The pain you walk through will forge you into the person who no longer flinches when life gets rough. What's on the other side of this discipline? Real respect, real results, real freedom, and a peace that only comes from knowing you didn't cheat the grind when you stayed loyal to your mission, whether anyone was watching or not. Most people are searching for some magic moment when their time comes, not realizing their future is hidden in the habits they have today. Every small act, every choice, even the ones when nobody sees, are votes for the life you say you want. Your future isn't waiting in luck, or a break, or an Instagrammable moment of fate. It's built in silence, in repetition, in showing up for yourself when there's no reward in sight. There's nothing glamorous about real consistency. It's 4:30 a.m. alarms. It's doing the reps when your muscles ache. It's discipline over distraction every single day. These boring moments, they're where greatness is forged, not on the highlight reels. Your habits are your resume. You can say all the right things, but your actions show the truth. Let me remind you to like, subscribe, and comment if these words are shaking something up inside you right now, because we're just getting started. Ask yourself, are your habits today aligning with the person and life you want to see tomorrow? Do you want to build wealth, but won't control your spending? Want to be a leader, but can't master your own routine? Want a breakthrough, but always find an excuse to check out when it gets uncomfortable? If you can't dominate your day, how will you ever dominate your destiny? You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems, and if your systems are a mess, your results will be too. But if you force yourself to build habits that serve your vision, if you discipline yourself until those actions become who you are, there's nothing you can't build. But you need radical honesty. You have to own what you're rehearsing, because repetition is what shapes identity. Discipline isn't glamorous. Forcing yourself to be consistent isn't fun. But the day you realize your life is nothing but a reflection of your routines is the day you reclaim your power. Some of you are waiting for the breakthrough to feel motivated. But what if that breakthrough only comes once you obey the process first? You don't light the fire and then move. No, you move, and the fire comes. You don't get to control the timing, but you do control your habits, your effort, your wake-up, your focus. Own those, and your future won't have a choice. It will meet you where your discipline is. Excuses are the language of the comfortable, and every excuse you make builds a wall between you and greatness. I'm tired. It's hard. Life's too busy. That's life for everyone, but the people who win because they find a way regardless. They force themselves into discipline and let that break through the walls that others build with excuses. Your brain will try to keep you safe, to protect your comfort, to feed you reasons to stop. And every time you listen, that voice in your head gets louder. But the ones who force themselves to be consistent, they respond with action, not retreat. They train their response until adversity hits, and they default to discipline, not distraction. Consistency is a commitment to the process, not just the result. If you only show up for immediate results, you'll fold the second things slow down. You have to fall in love with the routine itself, every single day, when it's boring, when you feel unseen, when the scoreboard says nothing's changing. That's the test. Can you force yourself to keep going then? Because if you can, you're not just building outcomes, you're building grit, character, mindset. If you're trying to microwave your dream, remember, some things are meant to be slow-cooked. You may not see the fruit yet, but if you trust the process, tend the soil, and keep showing up, your roots will outlast the struggle. So every time you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this isn't about one big moment. It's about a lifestyle. You're not here to be noticed. You're here to transform. Because real consistency ignores the scoreboard. It serves the standard you set for yourself. If this hit home, don't leave this growth here. Watch another video on the Growth Mindset Project and hit the bell. Your breakthrough is hidden in your daily actions. Subscribe, because your next level demands your consistency.